Biomes now have distribution layers, which I really love. So let's change this layer to a blue. All right, so material color for the global biome is fine. I'm going to change the color for the top biome to something that matches closely to its biome color. So you have a biome and you have its filters. So we'll add an effect. We'll call it ridged. And maybe we want this to also be, which I really like this, this noise phaser is a really cool one. So say you have this biome, but you want this biome to be associated with a certain height. And instead of painting that in with biome layers, which you can do, you can also just go to add a distribution rule for this particular biome. Height, let's set the height something like this.
Yeah, those noise filters.
Their noise filters
basically, they are basically adding content on top of the terrain.
Yeah.
So they are not really like. It's really hard to say that they're basically not really filters. They're basically more like interpreted,
stamps.
more like
they're kind of like stamps.
Yeah,
almost.
like stamps, right?
I should have known that. I just like that filter so much, or that effect so much.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm just going to do effects, and we'll just do the same thing. So heights. Let's see. This is at 100. So we'll make the bottom of this 100 meters. So yeah, you can see in this example works a little bit easier. So the biome is being painted based on where it's being distributed at. We can add another one. Say we want it to only be on a certain slope, a sloped range. So this biome is attaching to a slope. So that's a, there we go. So it's only going to appear on that certain range of a slope. And you can do several different other things aside for that. One thing to note though, right now, if I were to click overwrite filters, which we don't have a filter for the bottom one. Let's do hydraulic. So overwrite filters will still overwrite the filters of the resulting terrain below that. So if you want to just blend them together, just uncheck overwrite filters, and then you can sort of blend the terrains a little bit better that way. Do note that whenever you add a biome layer and you start painting things in, so if I were to add global fill selection, I think I did that. Yeah, so raise paint. Forgot that selection doesn't have a color assigned to it. You make this really tall on this end. So your distribution layers will still affect what you paint. So if I were to go in here and I'm not going to, I think if I were to just do not overwrite it, but just paint it in. Yeah. Let's go back to global, and let's just raise this up even more. Make it really tall in this area. All right. So for biome, if I were to still, sorry, not that one, paint. If I were to still paint, even though I'm painting over here and it's the layer above, you see it's not doing anything. No matter how much I want to see what's happening, that's because the distribution rule is taking precedent. So biome layer, edit. I'm painting this biome in, but if I were to add that height rule, it's going to take control. So that's just something to keep in mind of those processes on the hierarchy of things. That's why I say that the general idea of biome layers is about, custom sculpting, custom painting. But if you do have a distribution rule associated with that, which the whole goal of having distribution layers for biomes is so that you can separate the different biomes anyway, which is sort of what you're doing with biome layers, but you have a little bit more control. There's still some workflows and finesse to work out in terms of these different processes and how they kind of overlap each other. But I just wanted to let you all know that what you paint is sort of what you get. I don't know. Let me try this. If I were to click overwrite biomes, if this will actually overwrite it. So it doesn't. So we can do raise paint. So we're still raising it, and we know we might still be painting, but that distribution height is taking effect of everything right now. Even if we were to do global, I think if we paint global on top, it works. Maybe if so if I were to uncheck overwrite biomes and paint global over the blue biome there, you see it's not doing anything because it's not overwriting it until I click overwrite biomes. So hierarchy is important. The rule of thumb is the layer on top wins the game. So I think that is sort of